Today's adventure is a hike up to Little Zigzag Falls. You see the cliffside here. We're on the west side of Mount Hood. Little Zigzag Falls is a short hike. Don't know the exact distance, but here's the trailhead, and it's just off of Highway 26. And one of the things you'll note here is you'll see the little roadway and the bridge. The bridge here is part of the original Barlow route, which was the first route to come across the Cascades. And around 1846, and in the 1920s, around 1923, Highway 26, the paved road, by then it had replaced the old Barlow route. And so you can still walk through this area, but you can't drive on the old Barlow route here. You can see the Art Deco design of the bridge columns there. That was popular design of the 1920s. So the trail is going to follow along the Little Zigzag River up to the falls, which are mainly coming off snowmelt off the glacier off of Mount Hood. So the water, even in midsummer and the highest temperature of the summer, the water is ice cold. Believe me, I've tried to go in it to swim, and my feet were getting numb in about 15-20 seconds. So we're gonna head over to the trail. It's a very scenic trail all along the walkway here. You just parallel the Little Zigzag River. You'll see some picnic tables here to take a break along the way. It only takes about 10 or 15 minutes to make the hike up to the falls. And they're not really large falls by the name Little Zigzag Falls, but it's a really nice, cool spot to cool off in the summertime. See a few log crossings along the way, and a lot of fallen timber. A tree there, still standing just up out of the edge of that cliffside with the rock. Must have a lot of branch roots going down into the earth, keeping it from falling over yet. Can already feel the temperature change just stepping back into the shaded area with the cool water running by. The Little Zigzag Falls was the first RAD Real Adventure Discovery video that I posted with the soundscape of the relaxing Little Zigzag Falls. That was, I believe, episode 1. So I decided to do a video of the hike up to the fall. It's really popular in the summertime just because of the temperature change and how drastic it is from the Portland, Oregon area versus the Mount Hood National Forest area, especially in the little canyon like this. There are a few little drop-off areas like this where you can just come down and hang out at the waterway.
This looks like mountain lion territory. Tony does, doesn't it? We could throw rocks at it. Clean at it. Oh, you guys get a feel of that cool there?
Oh, mind if I step by? Sure, thanks.
I was thinking about a mountain lion and there's something behind me.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about any mountain lions up here. Hopefully there's too many people around for mountain lions. As I make our way up the hill here, we can already see the approach to the Little Zigzag Falls. Which I'm sure there'll be plenty of people up here taking in the views. You can see the areas down below. All the fallen timber always divert the water to different patterns. You know, beavers usually will drop trees and things like that, but I think in the forest you can see the hillside on the other side, and there's just so much fallen timber. I think it just naturally works its way down into the waterway. Little rest bench there. And here are the falls, the Little Zigzag Falls. Really cool spot. to hang out in the summertime. As you make your way to the Little Zigzag Falls here, the lower area is here to the right. If you stay to the left, you can actually go up adjacent to the falls, almost up above. If you're sure-footed, you could probably hike your way and climb your way around above it. But either way, the view is pretty spectacular. So I'm taking the high road. I'm gonna go up here to the top area next to the falls. Hey, I see somebody I recognize over there. That's my wife, Blanca. I'm sure she's trying to avoid the crowds of everybody who comes to see the falls at the lower area. But you can get in and get a really good view from up above the falls. Take a look right here. So you can step along the side of this little pathway here, and you can work your way all the way back down really close to the water. But like I said, if you're sure-footed, you can navigate your way around. Hope you enjoyed your view and the hike to Little Zigzag Falls.